Alright, this will be the trade recap for Wednesday, July 16th, 2025. Looking at this pre-market plan, we are in a clear higher time frame balance with a few key levels in between, mainly the 6290 through 6300 area was kind of the midpoint of the balance where we're seeing some inflection. So I was kind of watching that along with the extremes. So I said, if price holds dips into 6290 or can break above 6300, I want to look for longs. And then I said if price rejects 6300 and can break and hold under 6290, I would like to look for shorts. So I'm kind of judging what the market does around this key level, how it reacts to see what the next part of this leg is. So for upside, I want to see it reclaimed. For downside, I wanted to see it reject first and then break this 6290, retest and hold for shorts. Now, I ended up getting in on this position on this rejection up here because of the confirmation. And because of me getting in on kind of the move, the first part of the move, like it's not fully developed yet from a higher time frame perspective at this point, so I went with lower size. Because on the lower time frame, it does look really good. There was good confirmation. We're rejecting this resistance level, but on the higher time frame, that weakness is really confirmed once we can break, show that this rejection is going to be strong and break our next support level, which was the 6290, which is now happening. But at the time when I entered this position, we weren't sure, so I went lower size. That's just kind of some risk management for you, but. So we get a rally up into this level at open, rejects. At this point, I'm still just chilling. I'm saying, okay, see if we can reject into the 6290s and break. But no, we bounce, reject again. And then up here on this test is when I start saying, all right, this could definitely reject here. It's not the AA plus setup, but it is a very good setup. It just needs really one more thing to confirm that higher time frame bias. But besides that, pretty much everything was good. So we're getting this, first this strong buying failed, but selling came in. Second time up here, strong buying into this offer fails again, selling comes in. This is where I get in short at 97.5, so not even that good of an entry all the way down here. Price bounces again, gets absorbed again by this offer, does it one more time, and then finally dips. So I sat through all this consolidation, sat through this chop, and then finally got the move I was looking for. 1 second. So I get my entry here at the 97s, risking above here at the 2.5s. First exit right here around 6290. I was looking for that to be 1/3 out at the break of the 6290. We got that. And then I was pretty much looking for a move into the 6285 area. So these next two scale outs, a little bit premature, just getting out on the break of 6290. And then this one I did let hit my target, final target I should say, target 2. And then this was my runner, got hit with a trailing stop loss. I had my trailing right here, missed it by a tick. When this move started happening down, I kept it going. Yeah, and it got taken. Pretty good trade. Yeah, like I said, this the reason I went lower size was because I needed to see more of this work out, or I needed to see this move happened to kind of confirm it on a higher time frame bias. So since that higher time frame bias wasn't completely set yet, that's why I went lower size, and that's very good for the mental because that trade does have a higher chance of losing. So if it does lose, it's not as painful taking that smaller loss. But yeah, that's it for now. Probably done on the day. But we'll see what happens.